I'm sure that sounds very familiar to you. It's an owl. Yes, yes, yes. Today's activity is going to be a paint splat owl. Look at that beaut. Isn't he so very handsome? First things first, get your art apron on, like mine, or old t-shirt. Have adult supervision and lay your surface out with an old piece of newspaper to protect it. Okay, so we're going to start. Get your goodies out your box, everything that you need, which is your cardboard, your A4 piece of cardboard. Guys, what I'm using today, because I like to recycle, I'm using an old piece of paper. So please just ignore the back. I like to recycle and use again, and you know, there's so much importance in that. So you'll get your white cardboard, your yellow piece of cardboard, your two big googly eyes, your syringe, which is going to be an interesting factor, as well as your glue stick, pair of scissors, and you'll see I've got 3 different color paints. This is not your normal acrylic paint. This is a liquid acrylic paint. You can see it moves quite easily, and it's wonderful to work with. Okay, so let's start. Your cardboard, you fold that in half, press it down the middle. Okay, open it up again. Now you take your syringe. Whatever color you want to work with first is up to you. You stick the tip into the paint and you slurp it up. You pull the syringe stick up. Dab it so it doesn't spill unnecessarily. Guys, the trick here is not to use too much paint, because you'll see if you do, when you fold it, it will start seeping out the sides. And we don't want that to happen. Listen, if it does, it's not going to change anything. So we're going to do twirly shapes. Okay, so I'm going to put the spout of my syringe onto the paper. Press with the syringe gently. Okay, doesn't have to be even lines. As you're pressing gently, you can see the lines aren't even, which is absolutely fine. And I just twirl, twirl, twirl. See, it's not too much paint, but it's enough to make a splat when you press it together. Okay. Right. Start off with a small, oh my goodness gracious, you see what I did? Start off with a small amount of paint in your syringe. Okay. Otherwise, if you have too much, you can just put it back into your pot by squirting it back. That's not a problem. Did everyone know that an owl is a nocturnal bird? Now you're asking that fancy word, what does nocturnal mean? Nocturnal actually means that they hunt for their prey at night. And that's when they do their best hunting, because of their fabulous eyes. You know, their big eyes? Those eyes are very strange to some point, but actually such a gift, because those eyes can rotate and look up. One can look up, one can look down, one could look that way, and one could look that way. That's how blessed they are, and this helps them to catch their prey. So let's go. I'm just wiping my syringe on my paper. Got to use it. So now we go to the green and we slurp it up. Not too much, as I say. Let's just tap the spout and do twirly shapes once again. Holding it, try and go into the places where the white is showing from the paper. Okay, so rather have less than more paint in your syringe. So I'm just going to slurp up an itsy bitsy amount and just do the outline maybe to get that beautiful green in. I'm going to wipe the spot on my newspaper or my cardboard or whatever you have on your desk. And I'm going to go with the yellow. So obviously, no, not obvious. Owls hunt for mammals. They love insects and field mice and even other birds. So that's also a very interesting factor. Right, I'm getting a tip. I'm going to go, always start in the middle because it's easier to twirl that way. So I start in the middle, twirl around, try and get into those blank spaces where the paper's sticking out. Oh, I nearly dipped it in the green. Okay, just work with small amounts as you can see in my syringe. I even think this might be a bit too much paint, but let's just give it a go and see what happens. Okay. So right, we've got our 3 colors and we've twirled it. I think this could actually spill, maybe. Let's have a look. We close the fold, guys, and we dab it down, dab it down, dab it down. Right. Let's hope it doesn't spill or squish out the sides. Okay, I think I might be safe. Just dab, dab, dab. Make sure that you squish all that paint in between the 2 folds. Okay, another very amazing, actually, fact about an owl is that at the end of their wings, they've got a serrated edge, and it's there for a reason, a very interesting reason. It's there basically to, when they fly, so they don't make a noise. So it silences their flight, which is, wow, I had no idea. Serrated means it almost looks like a comb. Got those fine little tooth bits. So that's super cool. Okay guys, you can see it's squished on the side, but I'm not too stressed about that. It might just change my shape. Let's have a look. Right, super happy. As you can see, it's very, very wet, but I'm very chuffed with that. Can you see the owl shape? Isn't that crazy? This is called splat painting. Ooh, we need to let it dry. Okay, you can see the beak and you can basically see where the eyes are. So, you know, it doesn't matter what color you start with. It's amazing how they all blend in and form this shape. As long as you twirl it and you leave it in a circle, so when you do close the folds together, it forms a bigger circle, but blended, which is so cool. Right, we're going to leave this to dry. Okay, put it to one side. Now that your paint is dry, you can start doing the other little bits. We take our glue stick. We need to put his googly eyes on. As we know, these are very important for him. And we place one here. And another on the other side. You see, these eyes have got eyelashes, which is so cool. As you know, I love my eyelashes. Okay, let's put that to one side. So guys, we need some nice pointy ears. As you can see here in my previous one I did, he's got beautiful triangles as ears. And when I see a piece of cardboard like this, I go, I see a point there and a point there. So maybe if we fold it in half, we can get 2 equal triangles, as I always say, folding, folding, folding. So you go from that point, okay, and you just cut straight across. All right, look at that. I have 2 equal looking triangles. There, better picture. So we, oopsie, put glue on. 1, 2. So we're going to put one this side, dab it down, We're going to put one this side. Oh, he's a very wise looking owl, is he not? Right. Did you know that owls can rotate their head, means turn their head 270 degrees? I mean, gee whiz, what a gift. That's incredible. Owls have got so many talents. And wow, I'm just super impressed with them. Really, I am. You know, they're actually pretty harmless, hey? So we can admire them from a distance. You know, they're most beautiful, incredible animals. Right, so now obviously we need this beak. Guys, you can see I've got like a long beak, a long triangle. So what I'm going to do is that edge there, I will cut it smaller. But you see, I'm trying to use all my cardboard. Okay, trying to cut like even side. So now I know it needs to be much smaller. So I'm just following the lines, the shape that I've got here, and making it smaller. You can see it's getting there. So I just cut each side until I'm happy with it, because they've got very, very sharp beaks. There we go. That's my beak. Okay, so I put glue on, and I put my beak in the middle, dab it down. How amazing. Mr. Wise Owl. Done, and a complete masterpiece. I'm super chuffed. Yay for me. Guys, have a super day and see you next time. Lots of love. Bye.